Yes, some more transmission work. It has been a month of transmission work, and I don't mean to just shove it down your throat right now, but we got to do this. This is the next step to getting the S15 back together, right? The SR20 VVL rear-wheel drive swap in the S15, we got a lot of progress done in June. Haven't touched it all month of July. It's okay, because we used the month of July to work on things that we had parts for, like the chaser, and we banged the whole swap out. And yesterday we dyno tuned it for the first time, and it's hitting, dude. This thing is so sick. If you didn't watch the video, go watch it. It's a great video. I love it. We have a bunch more stuff to do on this car, but as of right now, it's driving, and it's pretty fast. So I'm excited to get back to work on the S15 because I want this thing done. And the next step of the process is installing a transmission, because as you guys saw in the B-roll, it doesn't even have a transmission. I don't mean to just do all this transmission work, but it's part of the process. So today we will be adapting a CD09, the 350Z VQ transmission, onto an SR20 in my S15 via the Mazworks kit, right? As you guys learned, SR20 transmissions, not good, not very strong. And so you have to put something else behind them once they start making bigger power. There's a lot of different transmission setups out there, but the CD, even though you guys might not think it's good after our predicament with this, they're still good. It's a great trans. You can buy them brand new. It's modern tech. It's a 6-speed, super strong. They're just kind of big and bulky. So the first step to this whole process is we got to prep the trans to make it ready to bolt to the chassis and to the engine. So what we're going to do, take all this stuff off, all the stock shifter stuff, because it's too big, and we're going to be cutting off the factory bell housing like you guys saw last week, because this is meant to bolt to a VQ, not an SR. And we have a new bell housing to bolt to this thing. So let's get to it. All right, so the bell housing's cut. Now we actually have to cut the snout of the shaft right here too, because it's too long. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but everything's great. We're supposed to do 3/8. Then we're gonna chamfer or taper the edge, right? Like fast.
We need that to slip right in.
So like that. It's all in the wrist. Yeah, OEM plus, right? Love that. SR converted. We're gonna take the front cover off, because this is, it's probably gonna leak. Because this is going to be where we're gonna bolt our new bell housing onto. Basically any bell housing adapter kit for the CD does it just like this. It's sneaky, you know? The adapter plate style ones, don't ever get those kits, dude. Like for the CD at least. Some trans you have to run an adapter plate, it's just part of the process, but if you could do a bell housing conversion versus adapter plate, please do it. You'll be so much happier. There we go. Oh, there's the fluid. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. B, are you a bead layer or a finger smear? I'm a big finger smear.
I don't know, it depends on I'm feeling, I feel like.
And put a little bit up
you
here,
gotta be
hold
like
the gasket in place.
Perfect with the bead.
Yeah, you gotta be perfect. Some people are nice with it, I'm not.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at it from all the seam sealer, but like, you gotta
no time for that.
Here we go.
Oh, straight on up.
I cut a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't playing games on that
That's
one.
like half inch.
Oops. 14 foot-pounds.
Pretty much by hand. I heard it.
You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah. Big CD guy.
Goddamn master now.
I'm kidding. We have the tool, we're gonna use it. Beep. She's torqued. All right, so the next piece of the puzzle is gonna be the throwout bearing slave cylinder thing. As you guys could tell, this is another internal slave, which this kit, you could actually run an external slave like OEM if you wanted to, but I really do like the feel of internal when it works properly, and it usually does. We had a weird case with the coupe, but don't let that scare you. They're usually a good product. There's 0 instructions on how to set this up, but it seems pretty straightforward, so I think we're gonna use this. Yep, that seemed like that was the right part. Oh yeah, totally is. Love that. Bolts right there. All right, so we have 2 lines going to this thing. We have a bleed line right here, a little bleed screw. This will allow us to obviously bleed out the fluid to get the air out, right? And then this is gonna be our feed line from our pedal. The bleed line will always go on top, no matter what you're doing. Air will always rise to the highest point, so make sure your bleed line is pointing straight up, or close to it, right? Like that. I really love the feel of the internal slave, so I'm not really worried about it at all. The only thing that sucks is the fish kit uses nice bulkheads, so you just have 2 fittings on the side of the bell housing. For this, you kind of have to just throw lines through the shift fork hole. It's not bad. You know, you just have these extra lines over here.
And this is what he means by bulkhead. Really convenient.
Last thing we have to do to get the trans ready to be S15 SR capable is put a shifter on it. We gotta put the shifter on now because doing it in the car will suck. This is a big point to make, right? I did not want to have to cut my chassis at all. I shouldn't have to explain why I don't want to, but whatever. I ordered the Mazwork shifter because it looks like a really nice shifter, but unfortunately it is too freaking big. After ordering it, I realized you have to cut like 5 inches back in your shifter hole. That is so much material out of the chassis. Drives me nuts. So I got the same shifter I have in my coupe, which is probably the tightest fitting shifter, and that is the Serial 9 shifter for the CD Trans. If you guys have looked in the CDs, you guys have seen this. It is expensive. It hurts to buy, but it's the best shifter for the CD, and this allows me, according to Samet, to not have to cut my shifter hole. So Samet, you better not have lied to me, because if I have to cut my shifter hole in this car, I'm gonna be pissed. So this thing's easy to bolt up, so let me show you how. So we have this little piece right here that goes onto the factory snout. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I gotta slip this thing in there somehow. Love that. Okay, so now I get it right there. Look how much longer it is.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? I get it. This probably feels really nice because it actually retains some more linkage, but this definitely works. The last piece, and this we'll do in the car, is our shifter location. And what's dope is they give you so many different ways to position your shifter, you know? You would think that feels weird, but in my coupe I have it like this, and it feels completely normal, which is super funny. What I did notice is they added this piece right here. I wonder if it's just to help with vibration, just because with the CD Trans, they like resonate through the shifter. It gets really bad, so I'm gonna assume that's for helping quiet down some of the vibration. Okay, we gotta do a trans mount, but besides that, this is our CD conversion right here, and it looks nice. I'm really happy with it. So the next part of the whole process is just like installing any other transmission setup on the S13, where it just bolts on, and we use a 5-speed style clutch. It's no crazy adapter flywheel, nothing. It's literally just an OEM clutch kit, right? So since we are planning to make good power in this thing, we kind of stepped up into twin disc territory. So when you have a single disc, you know, it's relying heavily on just clamping force, right? It's just one clutch disc. When you go to twin disc, you're able to dispense some of that clamping force for surface area, since there's now 2 discs, right? It puts a lot less thrust on the engine, and you have a, well, higher torque rating clutch, which is nice, right? So here is an XD twin disc. We went with this because 1, we're a dealer, so it was a lot cheaper than most, and 2, I have it in the black car and I really like it, so we're gonna keep that going. But if you look at the XD, look and see this line right here. I love to do this. They balance the whole assembly together, which is huge because, I mean, you got a lot of moving parts right there that are all kind of stacked together, and the slightest imbalance, especially when these things are spinning so fast, causes a lot of annoying noise. So step 1, flywheel. Lube the base, lock tight the threads. You know the deal.
How many more?
Just gotta do it again.
Damn it.
Gotta triple check.
You want a stool?
Look at that. I'm not touching the disc, James.
Better not.
That's okay, right? Because your tongue's not greasy.
Clean the surface. It's like any other damn clutch. Ah, there we go.
You're giving me a lot of responsibility.
It's dangerous.
There we go.
Nice.
Cool. Now they're in there. You got that? Cool. All right, Johnny, I'm gonna get a bolt. You'll never see it, but we'll know. We'll know.
The viewers will know. Yeah.
Seeing it right now.
Moment of truth. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Satisfying.
Just double check. Does it go in and out easy? Yeah, that means the trans will go in nice and easy.
How's it going that pilot?
All right, so I had a stock SR style mount and it bolts up, but it's a really tight fit. I don't think that's right. It looks like we might need a 350Z mount.
According to the printout.
Doesn't say much. It says, install your old transmission mount. Kind of broad.
Yeah.
Whatever, this will hold it in place at least. It'll get it up there. We're gonna find out. So we have the subframe dropped a lot. We have the engine tilted back as much as we can, and I hope this thing just slips right on. We had a really hard time with the 6-speed in the black S15 because the bell housing's so damn thick, and then this is really skinny right here.
Yeah.
So this bell housing is thick like the 6-speed.
So let's cross our fingers.
We got this. I got a Donnie and a T-bone. What's the worst that can go wrong?
And Steven Spirit.
Perfect. All right, so tilt it down. Oh, this is gonna suck. There's no way. Should I put it anywhere?
Bottomed out.
Is it not gonna fit between those two? Does this not fit in the tunnel?
I don't know.
Bring it down.
Don't look like it from here.
All right, there we go.
Man flapping his transmission.
With his boys.
How's the mileage moving?
Damn, you got the TJ No Way shirt on? Hold on, look at this, look at this, look at this. 14 on the back.
He didn't sleep.
Old English on the front.
I wanted the other one, but he slept.
Mediums. I don't have too many.
TJ said he missed the pre-order, you know? Don't sleep next
Nope, I
time.
texted him.
Oh.
I texted him during the pre-order.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Flappered the side of the trans, which it might sound sketchy, but there's plenty of material. Tilt the engine back a little bit more. What would it? A little bit more.
Worse than the coupe?
What?
This?
Oh yeah. Windows.
Yeah. And this one, like, I care what the chassis looks like, so we have to be careful. It didn't look like the width of this thing was fitting between the...
Be very, very careful.
Keep going up.
That's as high as I can go.
Really?
Yep.
It's not gonna fit between there? Oh, because the shifter. What's the shifter hitting?
It's hitting the floor.
Oh man, not good.
You gotta cut the floor.
No, we
just gotta go in.
Usually with trans, you can kind of get them like this. Snouts in the clutch disc, and then you push them in, right? With this, since this is getting caught, we actually have to get the trans in like
That
higher
way,
and then in. So this is preventing us from getting the ass up any higher. So
Put it in the car.
we could put it on in the car. It's just not. We're gonna try. Oh, we're so close on.
Nice. Shaft work.
No, she went in.
No.
She's in?
Keep rotating back and forth. Oh, there we go. That was it. We popped in.
Eddie, bolt.
He's got it. Hold on.
Okay. Dude, his subframe's hanging. Exhaust jack would have been nice. It was literally that close that I just whacked it and it popped in, so. Let's see. Damn, she made us work for it, that's for sure. It was right there in that last little goof. That was it. The firewall got touched.
Little massage.
Yeah, this one definitely got the coupe beat. Well, the coupe, I took a hammer to it, so. That's it, Stevie. Look at it. Oh, the shifter barely fits. It's like, it's gonna be like
Right there.
like a sliver to not having to cut my shifter hole. So Samet, so it looks like Samet was right.
Samuel
It was right.
Samuel Eddington.
There we go, CD trans. The rear end right now is out of the car.
Gone.
I sent the subframe to Spoon to get reinforced, sent the powder coat, build the rear end, but for now, we're waiting on the engine harness. It's a big next step in the engine bay. Once we get the engine harness on, hook up the fuel lines, boom, I could probably start this thing, which is pretty
Big.
crazy to think about.
Huge.
Huge.
Exciting.
So hopefully that'll be done this week, if not early next week. I want to get back to making major moves on this thing because we have a lot of work ahead of us still, but we'll bang it out quick. I really want to drive this damn car.
Yeah.
We need 2 yellow cars on the road, Steve.
2.
Oh, Steve, before I forget, we gotta show we have a new color scheme coming. You see this? The green?
This is only one of the designs. Slime time.
We've never done green. I don't think we've done green before. We were feeling green, so we went green on this one.
Yeah, we're feeling slimy.
Next week?
Next week.
Probably next week.
Next
yeah.
week.
So
That's what
we still got a bunch of stuff to do. I mean, it's an engine swap. I always have a hard time trying to figure out what to film, what not to film, because I hate not documenting things.
Yeah.
Because obviously.
But not everything needs to get filmed.
But not everything needs to get filmed. So you would think after 4 years I'd figure this out, but I honestly have no idea.
It's tough. You think people don't want to see certain things.
And vice versa, then I film the wrong things and whatever. So new valve cover we got. So got the valve cover, got some ANs welded to it, right?
Who did that?
Spoon, duh.
Duh.
What's sick too is he built like a little pedestal so it looks OEM right here.
Yeah,
because like
good.
see how this has a pedestal right there because it's OEM.
Yeah.
He built it up so it matches, right?
Nice.
And he had some baffling in there for me, so he went straight black. I know a lot of guys want us to color match it, but I don't know. I think the VVL cover with the red, black, it's just such a good offset. So
nice.
I gotta swap the cams though, which kind of sucks. If you look at these cams, they're just pitted. I think they just sat probably out of an engine for a really long time, and then when they cleaned them up, they just didn't
pitted.
Get all the pitting out of them and put them back in the head. So
Gotta switch them.
Yeah, we gotta switch them. Jamie Marsh hooked me up with a set of cams because he is the VVL daddy. Big Honda guy, but he was the VVL daddy. And JP cleaned them up. So I gotta switch the cams, put the valve cover on. I'll get there, but man. Do I show that? I don't know, like that's the thing, do I show that stuff?
Do they want to see you switching the cams? They
I
see
don't know,
you
that's not
switch
very
cams.
exciting. But, okay, here's one thing that I want to do so bad, and I feel like I should film it.
Wait.
You like that, Steve?
Turn around, this is the slimy shirt.
That's it.
All right, I'll see what we did there.
3 years in the making buying one of these silly things.
Right.
And now we don't gotta mention it every time we do something on our car. So, I'm gonna film this. I wanna film FD stuff. Bad, I don't want to touch this car. We got parts coming for it.
Damn, it looks good.
It looks so, dude. Like walking in here and seeing this is just.
I want to see you on like PCH with that cruising.
And I actually drove the S15 yesterday because it was not a gazillion degrees. Look how hot this thing is.
Super hot.
I always forget how beautiful.
Gym man.
I need more excuses to drive car. All I go is I go from the shop to my house every day. You get sick of that 12-minute drive, so I don't know, Steve. Well, whatever. One thing we gotta do. We got the radio and the chaser. We got the chaser hitting. What's the last piece of the puzzle? Well, there's never the last piece of the puzzle.
Next piece of the puzzle.
Steve, look at this
wheel.
car. You said it. There we go.
Steering wheel.
I know it doesn't sound exciting, but
You got it?
hell yeah, I got it. Bro, check it out. Ready? Baby diaper steering wheel. You like that?
That is a baby diaper.
Baby diaper, right? So RJ and I ordered a couple custom Nardis a long time ago, and they showed up not too long ago. We have option number 1, the Vertex Nardi collab wheel. Goes crazy.
With the yellow, I think you
It's
said
actually
that.
gold.
Is it gold?
Yeah, but it looks yellow on camera.
Yeah, it's gold.
With the little Vertex badge. My buddy Scott actually sold me this, which is really cool. I could never get myself to actually buy it when they dropped forever ago, but I had to cop it. So we have the Vertex one, which I'm kind of feeling this for the yellow FD.
Yeah, I think you hold that for that.
And then this one goes crazy. This took a really long time to come in. Nardi's been real picky to the last year. They don't like doing custom stuff anymore, but check this one out. This one's yellow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, how sick is that? They actually filled in
The Nardo.
in yellow, which they don't do. Yeah. And it's yellow stitching.
Yeah,
So that goes crazy. So it's either this or the Vertex one for the yellow FD.
I think you go yellow
But-
for that and then put this in the S15 maybe. Damn, that one's good.
How cool is that, dude?
That's damn good. Was the button yellow or no?
No, how cool would that be if the button was
crazy.
yellow? That would go insane. The first mod we're gonna do in the FD is probably steering wheel because I can't fit with the factory steering wheel because it's like too far forward.
Yeah, so we need to make it big man friendly.
Exactly. So option number 3, which was a really cool custom one too, which kind of goes with the theme of the week.
Wait.
What? Look at this.
Ooh.
Green stitch Nardi. Unfortunately, they didn't do the logo in green.
No,
But
it's
we-
still good though.
But the green, have you ever seen a green stitch Nardi?
I've never seen a green stitch Nardi.
Since we're a dealer for Nardi, obviously you guys know how Polo ships from you. We're allowed to order some custom products. They just take
Forever.
forever to come in, and I don't even know if they allow it anymore because they've been so behind this year because of,
We got our hands on a few.
So we ordered these
That for the chaser?
There's no green bits on it, but I just like it.
I think it might just be cool.
We're gonna go green wheel. Dude, that's so cool.
That's good.
It looks fake because I've never
Yeah.
It's all, you just get red stitching on the box, which is cool. But the green goes,
Alibaba Nardi, but it's not.
but it's not. All right, we're going with green.
All right.
Here we go. Hey, get the diaper out of here. Look at that. Look at that, Steve.
Nice.
You like that? This hub, I believe, is for a Supra, but it should work.
Since this is the 4-door
Supra.
Dupra.
So not every car needs a quick release.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels a little cheesy in some cars. Workspell, they make the hub bosses, hubs, whatever, hub adapters, whatever you want to call them. And it just kind of looks like OEM, you see?
And it's just fixed? Yeah.
Yeah, just fixed hub, so.
What happened, Jim?
I might have totaled the clock spring. So this is for like, if your steering wheel, like steering shaft breaks and the steering wheel like spins, it'll initiate the airbag. Yeah, that's not gonna, we don't need this. I do feel a little guilty about it, but we don't need that. Sorry, Luke. Bolts onto the hub, and if you guys can't find the hub for your car, like if you have an oddball car, usually if you buy a hub meant for something in that generation,
Yeah.
it usually fits. Splines, everything. It's usually the same. We made sure the old steering wheel was straight when we pulled it off, so we could just put this one on straight, right? Make sense, Steve?
Yes, sir. In this episode of Interchangeable Parts with Jimmy Oaks.
So much better. Torque the spec.
Jim spec.
All right, now we need a horn button. You could run many different options for horn buttons. I feel like the Nardi horn button's always a safe bet. Always looks good. But
Classy.
we need something cool in here, and the only thing I could find right now is I have this one. And what's funny is that just says, that's not any cool JDM writing. It literally just says you could take off the horn button and put anything behind it. So you can make your own custom horn button, right? But it looks cool because it's green.
Green, yeah. So
So
just let that bang.
we might just let this bang for now until I can find something cooler,
That's pretty cool, though.
right? But I want to sit flush, so let's modify that real quick. Big machinist.
So it's a lot more flush.
Right? Look at that. Boom.
Give it a beep.
We'll get something a little bit wavier for the horn button, but this will do.
Yeah.
I might actually want a quick release on this thing because I like my steering wheels, like kind of, since I have to sit so far back because I'm so damn tall, I kind of like them back. But now it looks a lot sportier.
More room for you?
Yeah, for sure. Beyond it being like cool, it definitely helps when it comes to like leg room and stuff for me since I'm just way too big for these damn cars. But Moist Boys, I love you guys, but this shift knob, it ain't it for me.
A little too truck.
No, it's just tall. I don't like tall
Tall?
shift knobs. They're a vibe.
Yeah.
I see them, just not my style. For some reason, I cannot find a good shift knob for this car easily. I know they're out there, but it's 12 by what, 1.5?
125.
125? You have an R154. You would know. Yeah, it's fine. So it's 125. So I have the Tomy shift knob we always use, which I like because it kind of, they sit deep. And I drilled it out bigger. And since it's kind of a hard plastic, we might be able to just like, you know?
Make our own threads.
This thing sucks.
The Mishi one, it does suck. I ordered it because like,
It's heavy.
I thought it would get me by, but no, it sucks. So let's see if I drilled it out enough. Oh, it's already biting. I drilled it out perfectly.
Tapping it.
Yeah, self-tapping. I love that. Oh, that's perfect height now.
Sorry, going on crooked.
No, it's not going crooked, DJ.
Imagine.
Look at that. That's perfect.
And that
Perfect
was way
height.
better.
See? Love that. No disrespect for the Moist Boys. Love them. Good product. Not my style.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's perfect. It's crazy what a shift knob does. There it is. New cockpit.
What do you mean she's getting there? She's there. She's home.
She just needs coils, wheels, brakes,
Bushings.
bushings, rear end kit, if I could find one.
That's like maintenance. So I would say it's
We need a LSD in this thing, or weld it.
no weld.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Don't
Are you doing
put a
LSD or
in
weld
this,
it?
James.
No, LSD would be ideal, but I love the gearing of the dip that's in there right now is perfect.
So maybe just weld it?
I don't know. I love this. This is freaking awesome. It's going from a grandma sedan to a
Street skeeter.
street skeeter real quick.
DJ wondering if that's bad or not.
Thinking, trying to process
I don't
what you
think
guys
that's
are
bad to
talking
say.
about. It's good.
All right, before I sit here and ramble on anymore, I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna swap the chems out on this stuff and the new components for the CD to get it back in the coupe have finally showed up, so we should be good to go. In a few minutes, we're gonna go and film the podcast for the week. I know we've missed a couple because it has been insane down here. I haven't had a moment to breathe, and well, hopefully we're gonna get Derek on it today. I don't want to promise it because he's being a little flaky, but I'm trying to get him on here, and either way, it'll be a good time. So if you guys want to check out the podcast, hop below. We have the Patreon below, and well, come join and listen to us ramble for a couple hours. So for now, we're gonna end it. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys very shortly.